Shouts out to my people. Shouts out to my people. Sending love, positivity, and good vibes to my people, man. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. Today we're going to switch it up. Today we're going to talk about Andrew Tate. So when I first heard about Tate, I didn't like the man. I did not like Andrew Tate at all. I heard about the case that he was faced with the rape and human trafficking, and I'm like, I do. Who does he think he is? This arrogant a-hole. That's the first thing I thought. I'm not even gonna lie. But and then I heard the voice message, and I was like, man, that's inconsiderate. That's disgusting for real. That this man said that, and I wrote him off. First thing, I lock him up, throw away the key. Lock him up and throw away. That's what I thought. But then right then and there, I said, you know what? I'm gonna give him a shot. I'm gonna give him a shot. So I start doing research. I watch video after video. I watched podcast after podcast. I watched interview after interview. And for me to be somebody that said lock him up, throw away the key, this guy's a a-hole. From being on this side of the fence, slowly but surely, I traveled all the way to the polar opposite side. Now I can sit here and say, if I had a son, I would teach him and hope that um, he had a mindset of this man. Uh, I'm not Andrew Tate stan by any means. But long story short, the whole point of this video is we're going to have, in order to change, in order to make a change, the change that we need, we're going to have to go out of our ways to do research. We can't just listen to what the media is feeding us, whether that's news, whether that's actual food. They're not even feeding us real food, real vegetables, real fruit, real meat. Everything's processed. Everything's got stuff in it that's killing us. That's the food. The media is not being truthful, not being honest. And we're seeing it more and more and more year by year. Certain sexual agendas. You know, you got the LGBTQ, you got gay rights. Hell, you go to Target right now, they got a gay pride section for the kids, for kids apparel. Like, it has to be aligned. You got transgenders with their voice, and you have uh, situations like Dwayne Wade's son becoming a female. You know, I'm not here to say what's right or wrong. That's the last thing I am. I feel like we all are humans. We all have a voice. I don't think that every man has to be straight. You know, I'm not God. I'm not here to judge. But at the same time, we have to know what's going on. I don't want hidden agendas pressed on my kids. I think it's wrong. You know, the rich is only focused on how to get richer, how to keep us down. They're not trying to make us woke. You know, you got these pharmacy companies feeding us pills and trying to subscribe us. This goes right into the coronavirus. You know, stay inside. You know, while the rich got richer, we had to stay inside, and they profited off of the corona. We didn't. You know, they want us to get addicted to pills, and they don't tell you to go work out. I'm not saying working out is the end all be all. I'm not saying you're gonna avoid death just because you go to the gym. I'm not saying that. But people don't realize working out helps you, just not in the sense of, oh, I'm just big and strong. No, it helps with your stress. It helps with your mindset. It helps with being consistent, discipline. It gives you dopamine. You know, when you see results and consistency, that goes into self-love, self-care. You know, they just want you to take this magical pill and everything's going to be okay until you're addicted. And it's a spiral. Now you're addicted to, you know what I mean? Heroin. We got a heroin epidemic right here. Where we at right now? Dayton. Going through a huge heroin epidemic, drug crisis. I'm just saying, man, wake up, y'all. Wake up. We're living in the matrix. Andrew Tate speaks on it. He breaks it down and he's trying to change. He's trying to help us for the better. And we're so distracted that we just go with any old little story that they tell us. No, go do your research. Go figure out what this man is really trying to push. He's not the most influential man in the world for no reason. He's changing lives. Do I think that he's the end all be all? Do I think that he's a saint or a god? No. But I applaud his movement. I believe in his movement. So I just think we all need to wake up. You know, I'm not saying you have to be a Andrew Tate stan and you got to believe in everything he says, but instead of just listening to what the media is trying to force feed us, you know, this man has been in jail for 3 months and hasn't even been found guilty. Do you know that the two women that accused him of the crime dropped the charges? Like, everybody's so quick to talk about, and let's step away from the Andrew Tate situation. We doing it in general. We doing it to our people, your brother, sister, friend. We so quick to talk about somebody, not even knowing the facts, not even trying to go out of our way to get the facts. We just all trying to speak on how we feel about situations, not even knowing that we sound dumb as hell because we don't even know the facts. We just sitting here just talking, blowing out hot air, and for what? Man, do your research, y'all. Do your research. Now, if you do your research and you have precise points on why you don't like somebody, hey, you got it. You win. But if you're just out here on Instagram or wherever you get your news and you see some some matrix attack, which he calls out in his interviews of him being canceled, of him being attacked, he goes out of his way to talk about the situation, then the situation actually happens. That's how I know these people aren't doing their research. That's how I know, uh, man, I'm not about to rant today. I just really like, this is exactly what this is the lifestyle that, you know what I'm saying, that we need to buy into. We don't need to just be listening, taking all these pills, eating all this processed food, you know, beating our meat or watching porn, you know, being overly emotional, especially as men, and not being on our purpose and focus on chasing these females that are overly masculine, not going into the gym, not working out, not having any goals, just living day to day, not having any morals, character, or values, just living on how I feel in the moment, listening to drill, 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 kill, kill, kill. In order to change society, we're gonna have to do a lot to counter what's going on. And if not, we're just gonna stay distracted. And we're gonna villainize people who are out here trying to help. So please go do your research. Go watch the BBC interview. Just go in a rabbit hole. If you don't like them, like I said before, lock them up, throw away the key. But then I did my research, and now I feel bad I even had that outlook on bruh, because he's going out of his way to try to change our society when he don't got to. They think he's just some misogynistic, arrogant asshole, but go do your research, please. Get in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel, whether you like them, whether you don't. If you don't, let me know why. And please don't just feed me what you heard on the internet or what somebody told you. No, give me facts. If you don't give me facts, I'm not even going to reply, because it completely goes against all of what I just talked about. We got to start doing our research. We got to start being awake, and know that the Matrix, what he speaks on, is real. They're trying to distract us. They want us to stay at a low frequency. And because why? Because it's profitable for them. So I love you guys. It's positivity, good vibes. Like I said, let me know after you guys do your research. I'm not talking about watch a 2-minute clip and then try to. No, watch the BBC interview all the way through. Watch the interview, the podcast, Go to his motivation. Go see what this man is truly about. And then come to me and let's have the conversation. So I love you guys. Positivity, good vibes. Peace. Have a good day. I'm out.